Hey, everybody, it's Darrell with the Back 40 broadcast. Always here every Wednesday at 10:30 Pacific time to give you a nugget or a nudge to support you in creating your second half of life as your best half. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. If you come here every week, welcome. Be sure to grab your top 10 tips for a radical second half below. And, let's jump into it today. Today, I want to talk about happy. And, where that comes from and how we're in our second half and, any half, okay? Any half of life that we're in right now. If you're 20 years old and you're watching this, this pertains to you as well. I think especially for those in our second half, there's certain fixed ideas or ways that we can, because we've been around a while, right? And so, what brought this up, and by the way, I have 3 opportunities today. I'm going to give you 3 opportunities throughout your day to kiss happy. And I can wake up, and I'm sure I'm not the only one waking up, and it's like, this sense that maybe something's off. And, and this happened this morning, and, which inspired this message. The first thought is, oh, wow, was there something from yesterday that was off, or an issue that I brought into today? And so I start examining, and then the next thought is, oh, maybe it was a dream. Maybe I had a dream that left some remnants, of some emotion or something in me. And then there's the deeper cut, right? The deeper cut is, oh, but if our dreams are where we hold our subconscious fears and thoughts and worries, maybe what's going on behind the scenes that I don't know about, that I need to know about. What's in my subconscious that I really need to know? And there's just like this rabbit hole, right? This rabbit hole that we could go down. And so I was just looking to see, and there's this great quote. I was doing some research this morning. There's this great quote by Leo Tolstoy. And he said, if you want to be happy, be. If you want to be happy, be. Way too simple, right? That's where I had this idea, like, what if we could keep it simple? What if we could kiss happy? Keep it simple, stupid. Be happy. I found a study done by Harvard. It was reported in the Harvard Business Review of how people's moods in the morning really do shape their day. It was monitored, and I even found some cool stuff too about external factors that can impact your mood in the morning, like sex. But here's the thing, maybe it's we don't want to be so concerned about the external factors. Hey, if you got it, you got it, right? But what about the internal? What about that internal control? What about that ability to simply be? And what if we could simply practice be happy? And so 3 opportunities that I think that I want to offer for you today to kiss happy is, number 1, in the morning. What if we made the choice? I mean, again, this sounds so simple, right? But what if we made the choice that we're going to be in a good mood today? It's like, no, you can't just decide that. Why not? Why not actively making the choice? And there's some therapists that suggest that you actually anchor that choice in something physical, like 5 deep breaths. You get the point, right? 4 more, add 4 more to that. But 5 deep breaths and choosing to be happy. And then throughout the day, taking opportunities to remind ourselves of that choice, taking those 5 deep breaths again. Now, another opportunity throughout the day to kiss happy is reason points. There's going to be good reasons to change your mind, okay? There's going to be some stuff that happens, or moods, or, results that didn't happen, or upset, right? We're going to have reasons throughout the day. And And I practice this myself. It's kind of interesting to work this muscle, but the confidence, the inner confidence that we develop when we actually practice having a choice, like working the muscle of having a choice over how our day's going to go and actually choosing to be happy then. Now, there's lots of techniques that we can use, and you may have a lot of them that you know to use. It's just whether we use them, right? Do we step away from the machine? One of the old-fashioned ones is count to 10, right? But rather than just avoiding the going to the dark side, which the pull of all the reasons is to pull us to the dark side, what if we could actually get ourselves back to the choice of being happy? Really neat technique that I was recently introduced to is called envisioning the negative. Now, that sounds terrible, right? You're not supposed to think of the negative, but here's the twist on it. If you need to get jettisoned real quickly into gratitude and happiness, just take a moment and think about the best thing that ever happened to you. You know, the best opportunity that came your way, the best relationship, the best, whatever most wonderful thing, occurred to you in your life. And then imagine that it didn't happen. And where would you be now? Now, again, that sounds like it's going to the negative. No, it's like it gives you so much reason to be grateful right now and be happy. Choose to be happy now. The third opportunity to kiss happy during the day, I can say obviously, but I don't know that all of us always remember, but in the evening, to take the time to, now here's the thing, if you've been working the muscle of kissing happy throughout the day, then maybe you have a ton of evidence in the evening already in place to just be happy. And, sometimes, we went to the dark side a little bit, or we had some slip ups. And so using techniques, and again, there's tons of techniques. I won't go over them all right here. Some, it's just whether we do it or not. But it's like, taking a moment to work the muscle, because maybe that mood we wake up in the morning is shaped by the one we take to bed. So can we take a moment to just look back at the day and find the best moments of our day? Find what made us feel happiest. Find, those things where we grew, even if maybe it didn't result in what we wanted. How can we acknowledge ourselves for having grown? So anyhow, those 3 points throughout the day, and you can add as many as you want, but in the morning, in the morning, all the reason points throughout the day, and in the evening, taking the opportunity to kiss happy and choose to be happy. Like Tolstoy said, if you want to be happy, be. So make sure you grab your top 10 tips for radical second half below. And again, in this second half, those of us who are really committed that we have yet to do what we came here to do, which is our mantra here in the Back 40, you have yet to do what you came here to do, and the best is yet to come. And babe, won't it be fine? If that's all true, then guess what? There's so much ahead of us, and learning to play it like a newbie, learning to play happy, learning to play taking risks, learning to play being curious. That's what we're here for. Anyhow, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next week, and go kiss happy.